What in the world is an entomologist like me, George Brossard, looking for among the old sets of the Ouarzazate Film Studios in Morocco, the backdrop for such famous movies as Lawrence of Arabia and Gladiator?
I'm looking for the star of our show.
I'm not looking for Peter O'Toole or Russell Crowe, but for a more dangerous character that has the respect of all who know him. When this merciless predator attacks, he has the sting of a jet fighter. As with many other film stars, people either love him or hate him.
Here's our star, the Scorpion.
The Scorpion's ancestors were almost 3 feet long, with gills that allowed them to breathe underwater. With their jointed legs, they became the first invertebrates to venture onto dry land over 450 million years ago. Today's scorpions look almost exactly like their distant ancestors, except that they are much smaller. Of course, as land creatures, they no longer need their gills. Scorpions are not insects. With their cousins, the spiders, they form a separate category of animals, the arachnids.
Surprisingly, it's in the vast arid parts of the world that we find the greatest variety of scorpions.
There are over 1,400 species of scorpions divided into 9 main families. To learn more about this ancient and venerable creature, the feats it can perform, and its amazing ability to adapt, we are going to the heart of the world's largest desert, the Sahara. For hundreds of years, countless travelers have passed like this through the gates of the Mehamid Kasbah before setting out in the Moroccan desert. This is where you find your provisions, good camels, and experienced camel drivers. But if you were interested in scorpions, you only need one name, Mr. Abdul.
Salam alaikum, salam alaikum. Monsieur Abdul? Abdul?
This man is highly respected in the community. He is a guide, a healer, and a scorpion charmer. He is intrigued by my plans for a hunting expedition. This must be the first time a tourist has asked to visit places crawling with scorpions. Finally, we embark on our scorpion hunt. Around us is an almost hallucinatory landscape, the Ergs, or Great Sand Dunes. Unfortunately for our little caravan, the chargouille is blowing. Every spring, this powerful wind blows down from the continent, raising sandstorms that can last for days at a time. There's no way we can see scorpions under these conditions. Scorpions hate the wind. The slightest breeze interferes with their incredibly precise detection systems. Scorpions that live in the dunes, on the other hand, are well equipped for walking in sand. Their legs end in long claws and are covered with hairs that increase traction and prevent them from sinking into the sand. Humans are not nearly as well equipped for walking in sand. We sink and slip at every step, and the going is pretty rough. Mr. Abdul urges me on. Just a few more dunes and we will find shelter. I can't wait to breathe something besides dust. At last, this is the base camp of our expedition. A big Tuareg tent set up amid the dunes. Our camels have worked hard, and I am relieved that they can now have a rest. They deserve it. Abdul wastes no time. His first act is to place a metal amulet at the entrance to our tent to protect us from scorpions. It is important to place the scorpion with its head facing up. Otherwise, there's no guarantee it will work. When conditions improve, scorpions come out of their burrows. Don't be fooled. This scorpion is busy hunting, even though it doesn't seem to be moving at all. It is instantly alerted to any victim like this larva that foolishly ventures too close. The scorpion is equipped with all sorts of detection devices that are pure marvels of sensitivity and precision. These little hairs on its pincers can sense the slightest movement in the air around it, even the flutter of a butterfly wing. The scorpion's legs are equipped with organs sensitive enough to detect the low frequencies produced by an insect moving along the ground. Each leg becomes a radar device pointing in a different direction. Together, they sweep a 360-degree radius around the scorpion. As soon as its prey appears, the hunter turns towards it to detect the high-frequency vibrations of the approaching insect. Guided by this infallible system, the scorpion's pincers never miss their target. In general, scorpions do not waste their venom. They sting only when their prey is too strong to overwhelm them, using only their pincers. Overnight, the wind has died down. The horizon is no longer blotted out by clouds of dust and sand blown up by the storm. What a treat to finally see the beauty